aren't you guys benched? And for Minky, yeah, why aren't you still benched? Answer questions.
Well, well, as a matter of fact, I've been training very hard. Okay. And yes, I've unbenched myself. And yeah, I'm not benched anymore because I'm good at the game.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Why aren't you benched, Naya?
Because maybe because yeah. No PM. Maybe I feel harder.
I'm not benched because not enough solo queue talent. That's I don't know.
Well, I'm not benched because I'm a sellout. I mean, I promote the Chase merchandise. Like, I don't know those two. I love those two. Just everyone buy Chase merchandise, please. Or I'll get benched. Thank you.
Sorry, anyone have any questions from the floor? Everyone will go home. Alright.
So I got my name because
Name's Ryan.
I used to have yeah, my last name's Ryan, but I used to have a gamer tag that I shared with my brothers. I used that for a while, but then again, I wanted my own username. So after watching American Pie, I liked Meister and the Rymeister. It's Ryan.
Yes.
I actually I got the name. My name Nada from my original language Korean. Nada means like it's me. So yeah, I got the name. Yeah.
It's nice, man.
Nice.
Actually,
Pass the radio. Pass the radio. No, you answer last.
Nobody cares that one.
His favorite.
I got my name because my best friend from kindergarten was called Raymond. I'm called Derek, and we made an account called Raydere. It's pretty cute.
Adorable.
Well, it all started in the. Alright, I got my name from the beach. Happy?
Nice.
Takes too long.
It's a long one.
I think the long part is just unnecessary.
And we need the correct lighting for it as well.
That's true. It's gonna be dark.
Yeah, we got to create the right atmosphere for the story.
I think I'm well dressed enough for
What are you saying about your merchandise?
I agree with the previous statement.
So the varsity jacket is the formal wear, and this is the casual wear.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to my legacy hoodie that I can wear to a formal dinner. So that's what I'm say.
The jackets are formal, hoodies aren't.
So I have a question for Nada. Yep. Nada, how do you rate yourself in comparison to Ejim, the second best support in Oceania?
Who's the first?
Me, obviously.
Fine.
How do you rate yourself compared to Ejim?
Asian's like 10. I'm like 9. Yeah.
What about Flying Jew, the actual best support?
Wangyu is like 10.5. Yeah, I think Wangyu is like really good name. Yeah.
Flying Jew's improved a whole lot. He's got some skills. Legacy just seem to make good supports.
What do you think about challenger players?
I'm sorry.
He said, what do you think about the challenger players?
Turk? Oh, Turk. He's a good player in solo key. I like him, but yeah, he's good.
Just flames a little.
I need some advice. How do you get so many fangirls?
Oh. Oh.
It's not posture.
I don't know. Just pray to God, like give me some pens, guys.
I need to be religious.
Hey Nada, how many girlfriends have you had?
Oh, How do you define the girlfriend?
Oh, okay. Hey Nada, how many girls have you kissed on the lips?
Okay. 3? Yeah.
Oh, pretty good.
How hot were they? From 1 to 10.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. They're pretty. Yeah, I like them. Like 10 to 10.
So it's like you do.
It's just like easy.
You like Egypt?
No. I like him as a person. I like him as a person.
Nada was like a jerk.
Like last year, he was like favorite player of mine.
I got a question, guys. Who is your least favorite person to lane against in either solo queue or competitive?
You go first.
Shelby.
Just lame.
What you mean like in solo queue, right?
Yeah, in solo queue.
Okay, well, yeah, Shelby. I hate laning as Shelby. Because if you lose, it looks really bad. But if you win, he goes AFK, and then the whole team gets angry. So,
King, because we both get really competitive over CS.
Like any players who play support, like who's not main support. Like if I lose, I was like, oh, I lose to someone who's not main support. Yeah, I just be like, oh, damn it.
Worst solo queue player to verse is probably Omni. He runs this really cheesy Azir rune page where he's got like 20% attack speed and he's got like 7.5% CDR, so he shoves lane in like early levels right to turret, and he's got some wacky builds and it makes me salty.
What do you think of Spooks' Yasuo?
I have not versed it, so I wouldn't know.
I heard he dumps it Claire with Yasuo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
And I think Minky can extrapolate on that. I think
Alright.
Spooks and Claire on a massive tilt.
yeah.
Actually, maybe send additional kid to answer that as well.
Is it confirmed that Spooks is the best Rumble player?
Cannot confirm any of those.
Did you just beat you so hard you forgot it? Like, you just backed up from your memory, did you just dump you so hard? It's just like, back up.
Wait, when did he verse me? I'll be serious.
Exactly.
I don't recall.
Just dumps you so hard, just don't remember.
Oh no, I think I remember versing Spooks once on a Z. I don't remember Yasuo. Yeah, don't remember.
I got a question for the lady. Like, you laned against me as AD and AD. How do you like my ADC?
My favorite game of the season.
I think your Ezreal's really good. But your Ezreal is a 9, and then after that it's below. I'm sorry.
I got a question for Nada. Where's your support Ash? Why haven't we seen it?
Because I don't think King's gonna love it. I don't want to lose the trust. Yeah.
On a similar note, where's the support Gangplank?
Gangplank. Is Gangplank like champion for the like both side? I think he's very tough side.
Gangplank can play everywhere.
I haven't seen. Logi tried it, but I don't think it's good. Yeah.
You gotta get that CDR so you can parlay like a motion.
What's it like laning with King?
I was gonna ask that question in comparison to Veritas.
Oh, compared to Veritas. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think like Veritas and King is like in the same level. What? Yeah, he's like that much good, but like playstyle is different. Like King is kind of like active and aggressive, but Veritas is kind of passive and yeah,
Calculated.
calculated.
Interesting. What's the biggest mistake that you've got made in the OPL discipline during a game?
The last game against Chiefs, I was leggy because this was like first day I tried like NATR and I was like, oh, it's not moving. It's a want. So yeah, I just like started like 7 times. That's like high stats.
And everyone else? I wish Swizzle was here so he could tell us about his sweet
mine
shit
was
moves.
when I played Hecarim. I think it was against the Direwolves. It was really late into the game. We had like 4 dragons. We're going for a Baron. And then I like ultied over a wall to place a ward. Or like, cause I was trying to it was really cold, so like my hands were like shaking, like really bad. And I was trying to press T to put my trinket down, and I fat fingered. And my team's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Woo!"
I remember this one saying in the next fight, would have been really cool if Minkywhale had his ultimate here.
So whenever I play League of Legends, I wear my Chiefs hoodie, and then I don't make mistakes because of that.
Say, how much is it? Oh, you don't even know the price. Holy.
Yeah, too many mistakes. Probably our team fighting Baron's just the worst all around. Individual mistake, or I tried to flash Z walls yesterday. Didn't work, but yeah.
It's okay, you played Ezreal afterwards. Yeah, I didn't. It was all G. If you had to be poached by another organization in the OPL, which team would you prefer to be poached by? And why? I want to hear Derek's answer. The rest sort of.
Dire Wars. Because I don't want to play with you.
Not the Chiefs. I fucking hate the Chiefs. Anyone but the Chiefs, man. Yeah. Bunch of gay sellouts. Anyway. They're not all gay, just Raydere. Yeah, my best friend's gay. It's okay. Honestly, if I had to get poached by someone, I'd like it to be a newer team. Just
Oh, like Bang Esports, for instance?
yeah, something like that. Like, because I would like to start something on my own rather than joining something established. That's how I feel anyway. Yeah.
Okay. I was in like challenger team, and then I poached by Dire Herbs, so I'm kind of satisfied now. Yeah, I like Dire Herbs.
Well, currently, if you want to be poached by anyone, it would be Chiefs, obviously. Just to go to wildcards, but other than that, probably just make a super team. That'll be sick.
Oh, I'd love to see that. If you, okay, everyone, if you were to make a super team, who would be on it? Yeah, you start.
Alright, so me in mid lane, I'd have Flying Dew on support. Top lane Rosie. Jungle Dews and just because he'll give up farm for the carry lanes, so there'll be more gold for us to share, and then he can look bad, but then we can all look good. Yeah, and then we get the reset gold. Yeah, exactly. And for AD, ooh, that's tough.
Probably King, right?
Wait.
Out of all players that have ever played in the
Probably Raydere because we don't need an aggressive AD. But yeah, depends.
Okay. Okay. I like King. Yeah, King as AD. And then Claire at the mid. And then Cyber in the jungle. And then Sharp at the top. And support B. Yeah, Sharp is good. Come on, he's good.
Why are you laughing?
But he's winning.
In his defense, he's gotten better.
Yeah, in scrims he's really good
like
though.
0-7 Minkywhale in lane.
Okay, so I would put bot lane. I'll take Nala because it's kind of funny. We need a team that talks, right? For AD with Nada, I'd probably go with King, younger.
You also need a ham lord. If you're going to play with Nada, you need someone who's ready to go ham.
And then we need a captain mid. Swift is kind of good because he talks a lot too. So we have two shot callers. We have Swift and Nada. Oh no, Swift doesn't talk, but he's funny. Anyways, jungle. Jungle. I think I take him paired jungle. Yeah. 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 And then for top, I want to say me because I'm not that good, but I'll take me just so I can go to Worlds.
For the morale. Minkywhale for the morale.
So for mid, I'll take Rai. For support, I'll take Nada. For AD, I'll take myself. For jungle, I'll take Spooks, and then for top, I'll take Sharp. I think that would give us the best chance of making it to Worlds. And I think we could win Worlds with that matchup, especially with. Yeah, let's just say that's our best team. Just our best. What do you think of that?
I have no comment, Derek.
If you guys were offered a spot on an NALDS team, would you take it? Or has anyone? You know,
Like when Boritas got asked by F5, he was asking me as well, come with me, but I was in the uni, so I was like, oh, you go yourself, and goodbye. And
There would have been more heartbreak than
but we're still friends.
Not always very smart.
yeah, it's heartbreak.
Probably depends on the team in NACS because there are a couple of pretty bad ones and a couple of good ones.
It was just LCS.
LCS then you'd probably take it if you like. Well, it depends where you are in life, but yeah, I'd probably take it. All LCS teams look okay. It's a bit whack at the moment, but I would go with Fnatic out of Europe and NA. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go Fnatic as well. I think I get along with Yellow Star. It's pretty Asian. Look at that. That guy too. He's alright. No, if I had the opportunity to go to an LCS team, I would. Not a challenger team though. I think it's too much risk for quite a little reward.
Yes. Specifically, if I was to choose, they chose Fnatic, I would choose TSM. Just because I've always liked them since I was started. So then I get to be TSM Raydere. It'd be awesome. Lucas a god. And I also really like Lost Boy. Lost Boy's a god.
Lost Boy, very good. Which player would you guys look up to the most as far as trying to emulate their playstyle in the entire world? Yeah.
For me, it's always been High.
Really?
Yeah. So High is not the best player, but I think. Pardon?
Whoa.
I mean, he's not the best player, but I think
His shot calling is amazing.
I think he sells his brand the best. I think he gets the most bitches out of it too. And that's the best. He translates his gaming experience into real life so well, better than all of the other players. And so I respect the way that he uses what he has and takes it out of the game. Well, not high for in game, but he's all right.
I look up to Uzi because he's a young mechanical prodigy, and I'm old and washed up. So, and I wish to emulate the young gun playstyle of super aggression and hyper mechanics.
You're not that old, Derek.
So old.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, 94? No. Same age.
See, and Nana's still got his mechanics. Where did yours go?
I don't know. Just when I hit when I suddenly turn 22, it just disappeared.
And yet your Callista still gets banned. Good place. Anyway, no.
Oh, okay. I would say Liu, who's playing in EU LCS. Yeah, he was smashed by best player in Korea, and then he's rising up again. I like the thing. He's picking the game. Yeah.
Well, if you're playing mid lane, you have to obviously go Faker. There's no questions about that. He's just I don't know. He just lands every skill shot. It's just too good. And yeah.
Do you actually watch much of what he does? And when he plays Master Yi mid, you're thinking, all right,
Oh,
do it now.
I don't know about Master Yi
Have you
mid.
been practicing Velcos?
I've been practicing Velcos, yeah. Yeah. Played 3 games, won all 3 of them yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. yeah, it's pretty good, especially in this patch. But
You played like 1 year before. Baker played.
pardon?
You played 1 year earlier than Baker.
I-
Immediate mid.
What do you mean I played it 1 year? Oh, really? Yeah, I climbed Challenger. My first time climbing Challenger, I climbed just by playing Aurelia mid, and it was always into the Yasuo mashup. Yeah, it was good back then. I don't know about it now though.
No, it's still good.
Yeah, but they nerfed like
It just did it like a couple of days ago.
yeah they nerfed like Doran's blade like lifesteal, and then so sustain in lane wasn't as good. So I don't know. I just got turned off by it. So yeah.
There's actually Godby as well doing the super sweet outplay where he uses his wind wall to block every single transcendent blade and then kills it. Oh my god, that guy.
On Minkywhale Trin, what do you think of the Oceanic casters?
I like them all as people.
Please elaborate. Please.
My only complaint is that they are too repetitive. Too repetitive. It's like the same words. Amazing. Tons of damage. And it's like, oh my god, he did so much damage. Yeah, Atlas, he did so much damage that fight because he's got a Triforce. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know that. You told me that last game. That's all. Yeah, I like them as people. And as casters.
How would you rank them from the one where it's like, oh, come on, Jason. It's a Q&A.
Okay, well,
There's also two that aren't here.
Rusty's my favorite person.
He's an unbiased caster.
Yeah, I'll put Spawn last because he loves the Chiefs. Always talks about him. No matter what game he's playing, he'll be like, "Oh my god, he got Doran's ring." Chief Swiffer wouldn't have done that. He would have started Flask. Put him last. Okay, then we go Pastry and then Atlas because Max looks pretty nice.
Oh, thanks, Minky.
Yeah. You happy? Burn bridges.
What do you think of Wangyu as an internet cafe?
Wangyu is by far the best internet cafe in the whole world. If you ever have a chance to come here, just come. Wait, I haven't finished. $3 an hour, best milk tea. Computers are the best. You know, they never break down, no problems ever. Biggest screens. Very nice mechanical keyboards, you know. It's always clean, lots of space. Best internet. Yeah, it's really good. What do you think about Wangyu, Raydere?
Well, I think it's really good, and from what you said. But I've got another question for you. So previously, earlier in this Q&A, you called me. What did you call me? A effing sellout, was it? Can you please elaborate what you said?
I like you as a person, Raydere.
So you called me a sellout. What are you doing now? Can you explain?
Oh, nah, just telling the truth.
And you would not call this selling out.
Love you, Ken.
What do you guys think about your fans?
I don't know about fans. Haven't really met anyone yet. So yeah.
So you're single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Yeah, I always like appreciate being fan, and then I sometimes like afraid because if I make big plays, oh, that's not good. I wanna improve myself a lot because of fans. Yeah.
I appreciate my fans a lot. I think for me playing the game, the fans are the thing I look forward to the most. Like, I think after the match is my favorite part. It's like when everyone comes up to you and it's like, "Oh, well done, you played well, you played shit," or whatever. Like, I think that's my favorite part. And girls, I like girls.
So yeah, I have to agree with everything Minky said. I mean, fans are amazing, especially the ones that are wearing cheap hoodies. Just look online in our store; it's very, very cheap, very comfortable as well. I wear mine all the time.
See, I said girls and he said Chiefs hoodies.
Man is dedicated.
What's your most trolliest solo queue experience? Any any funny stories from solo queue?
So I played with Minkywhale on my team. I think he was playing Swain Top. Do you remember that game? So Minkywhale proceeded to go, I think, 0-10 in lane. He literally went 0-10. And around the 35-minute mark, he had 42 CS. He had 42 CS in a 35-minute game with 0-10 as Swain. But we won that game. And, what I want to explain from that game is that, sometimes it seems like Minky fades a lot in solo queue, or like, even when he's doing bad, but just always remember that it's for the greater good of the team.
What? Getting some money on the enemies so that we can beat them all.
Well, I think that game had to be my most trolly game too. I was playing against Swiper. That normally happens when I play against Swiper. So, I just like, okay, Swiper, you can beat me. But I have Raydere on my team, so I win.
There's another one for you, Minky. You remember the day when you played Miss Fortune as AP?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He tried Moonglaive, and then I was playing against him. So yeah, I was thanking for him. Thank you, Minky. Hopefully, LA.
My best solo queue experience was a late night. I was queuing up with Jews, and then Tally popped up in our team as well. So had Tally and Larch. I can't remember the fifth member, but it's about 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and we were about 20 minutes in the game. We were winning the game, and then Larch DCs, right? And we're like, what are we gonna do? So for the next 15 minutes, we're just defending base, blah blah blah. Eventually, he reconnects, and we're like, what took you so long? And he said his neck cut out. And he went over. He rang up his neighbors, kicked them off their computer, and played League on their computer. That's serious dedication. We ended up winning that game because he came back. So yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's what dedication does.
Yeah. Get that guy in an OPL team.
What about from the Challenger series? What teams are you worried about making it if there are any at all?
Fauna. Raydere's worried about Fauna.
Well, I've been playing two teams that I think can do something in the OPL, like have a good chance. Would be KKC and Legacy Genesis.
Yeah.
But like, I have two problems with that team. I'm not sure how well Legacy Genesis will do because Impair takes up a lot of farm. He gets a lot of resources. So like, I wonder how he's gonna go trying to playing carry jungle and like taking that much gold from the team. And with KKC, Psych is Chample sort of worries me, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they have a good shot at it.
I believe Legacy Genesis is include like all the OPL teams, like at least top 4. Yeah, they are that much good. Yeah.
For me, I don't want to see KKC in the OPL because they're so Rich Gang related. I just have a feeling they're all just gonna start trolling everyone and pretend to like want to beat up everyone. So I'm scared of them making it in. I hope Genesis make it in. But if they do, we're missing a lot of good subs. So damn.
Like Minky said, the addition here, it's also our sub, and if Legacy B make it in, we're gonna lose a sub as well. In terms of what I don't want to play against, I wouldn't want to play against Legacy B just because a team full of young kids with massive mechanics scares me.
His age thing, man.
On topic with that, what age do you think your mechanics start decaying, and is that something that a certain age you can play professionally?
I think that. Sorry. Do you want to go first? I think that. I think that's definitely the case. Gamers don't have a long life. I mean, as in like gamer lifespan, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, you generally see them retiring at like 24, 25. I definitely think I played better when I was 18 than right now, I guess. Relatively, I guess, like, you're just not as sharp, you're not as quick, you don't hit as many skill shots, and like practicing helps, but like you just can never get back to that point that you were at. And you generally see the older players like kind of switching off to support, using their experience to carry them through in games. It's like shot calling or game knowledge. That's what carries them through rather than mechanics nowadays.
So just extrapolating what Minky said, we're all around the same. I think it is possible actually to keep your reflexes and your mechanical skill actually good, fine if you just practice enough. But obviously it'll just take more practice than before. I think another game related to I think a lot of CS players, I think a lot of CS players are 27, 28. They're actually really, really old. But granted, they've actually been playing for 15, a long, long time.
I don't think for the gaming, there's age gap thingy. Around 30, if people 30, it's all the same. There's just some guy who plays in LCK who's age 29 now. So I don't think age doesn't matter much. Yeah.
Well, there's actually been studies done as well where your reflexes actually don't disappear.
Yeah, don't disappear.
Yeah.
If you just practice hard.
I think I've heard a lot of this from the Renegades. So look, let's just. I don't know if
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. I haven't really felt like my skills decreased. I'm 18 at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Prime, boy.
Yeah.
So you're Korean. How can I be more like you?
Kimchi. Oh. What point?
How can I be more Korean?
Oh.
Without being Korean?
Oh, okay. It's kind of hard. Just learn Korean. Play Korean solo key. It's gonna be hell. I don't think Koreans does have something special in the play. They just play hard in the solo key. Their solo key players they have more than any players in any other reasons. So I think that's the reason why Korean players are good. Yeah, they compete each other in the highest solo key in the world.
Yeah, I've heard about Korean solo queues. If you had to turn gay for one professional player, who would it be? Yes.
What did you say?
What do you mean turn gay?
You have to be gay.
Oh. First of all, I don't want to be gay. I don't hate gays, but I don't want to be gay. I like girls. I don't know 이미지. Yeah. Do you have any idea? You want to be gay?
Well, I'm not gay, obviously, but if I had to go gay for someone, probably Spooks. He seems like a big softie, so.
This question's too personal for me.
No, you have to answer it. Don't open out. Yeah.
Just say Simon did it.
Yeah, alright.
I already know that. Say it.
If I had to turn gay, I would turn gay for a player that's like me, loves partying and gaming and shit. So probably Swiffer, yeah. I'd yeah.
Not Minky. I'll turn gay for you, Nada. I know you don't like it, but I would.
If you had to give your girlfriend into lead, how would you do it?
Wait, no.
Don't have a girlfriend, but probably not. Probably cost me ELO, so. Raydere would probably agree with me.
What?
Would you ever duo with your girlfriend? On your main account?
No.
Okay. Try to play Alan first. Yeah. Alan is easy and quite fun. Yeah. Play Alan and then rank.
So, I think the question was hypothetically, if you had a girlfriend and didn't play League, then how would you get into League? So, just off the top of my head, I'd probably say something like this. I'd probably be like, baby, League is an extension of my life. And if you love me, you'll love League as well.
I'm getting my girlfriend out of league because she always asks me to play and I always say no. I play one game a month with her. So I feel like a lot of league players don't have girlfriends because it's a distraction. Wild Turtle, for example, got a girlfriend. She's hot ass, but he got benched for it. So it's like, because he just gets like areas with her. Like that's not his fault. She's hot, like you know. So you just get her out of league, and then you do other stuff with her. And you play league by yourself. I think that's the best way. But if I was to get my girlfriend into league, you know, probably just like make it fun. Don't rage at her. You know, ease her into it. You know, play with friends. The best way.
So just a fact of what Minky said, you know, how girlfriends are a distraction. I have never lost a tournament when I was single.
You will now.
Stop that. You know what? I have a question for you. I forgot, what were the standings for the OPL ladder again?
Well, according to the power rankings, Sin Gaming ranked at 8. Followed closely by Immunity and SF. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Dive at 3rd. Legacy at a close 2nd. Chiefs scraping in at 1st.
I use a Samsung Galaxy S5, just very typical, very boring. I think you should show everybody your phone.
I have a limited edition Legacy iPhone. No.
I got Samsung Galaxy as well. I don't know what's this. S4? Yeah, S4.
It's an iPhone as well.
Now that like 5.13's come out, what do you think the changes are gonna bring? What new champions do you think are gonna get strong now that we've got a whole lot of different AP changes and things like that into the game? Mostly Rye, we understand this one.
Champions without CC might see play.
Watercast boys.
Watercast, yeah, maybe. No. Gameplay. What? No. Singed. Lupa probably would play it. Yeah, but because now you can't stack slow, I'm pretty sure. So you could just build like Rylays, get that 40% slow on like AP Ezreal will still be strong, and they buff Ringglaive, so probably just Ezreal, and then mid med is probably going to be the same. So
It doesn't proc moves anymore. I don't know about
yeah, but,
It doesn't
yeah, but like
I don't think it procs anything anymore.
it's still going to be strong because now you can just go Rylays and Rabadons. So yep.
I think Riot is trying to like making change from the tank meta to like poke meta. Yeah, I think poking champion is gonna be like coming up. Yeah, I think Needle is gonna be OP.
I really see Vlad coming back in with the Raylight changes.
Yeah.
I think the 40% slow on, you know, just instant damage, it's crazy, especially on AoE effects. I really see Vlad coming in, especially up top, because you can get the long lane, you can chase him down. Gangplank, I haven't tried him, but I heard he'd be pretty good. That Cam Thatch guy, once he gets in as well, he'd be pretty strong in support. He's support, the frog guy. Devourer.
Satan Devourer with your little friend that follows you around.
There you go. Yeah, Devourer.
That's if you kill a whole bunch of jungle minions.
I think, yeah, I mean, the meta's bound to change, obviously, but it sounds good. It sounds fun.
Do you think Rumble's broken at the moment?
Rumble?
Yeah,
with
Rumble with new Rylai's, new Leandry.
So the way Rylai's works is it doesn't slow as well in damage over time abilities
40% slow AoE.
on the Q.
Yep.
Damage over time is 20%.
Yeah.
Multi-attack. Damage over time. I don't know what the multi-attack thing.
Either way,
Very
they
confusing.
buff the Andreas as well.
Yeah,
So-
Leandry's buffed.
I was assuming that Rumble slow counted as damage over time, like a dot ability, because it keeps ticking. So that would only be 20%, And Rumble has so many slows already, you don't want to build Raylai's because the slow stacking doesn't work anymore. So I don't think it'd be a big buff to Rumble.
So I think Kalista was nerfed this patch. So I think everything else is pretty much covered. I just think purely from a competitive perspective, Kalista won't pick this ban as much. I still think she'll be pretty strong though. So I think Corki's gonna come back a lot harder. And yeah, that's basically it.
Salt boots or Berserker's Greaves?
Depend on the matchup. Was that the correct answer?
Yeah, just like that like.
What are some personal sacrifices you guys made to get to where you are? Like whether it be uni or girlfriend or just personal life or social life?
Well, like for League, I gave up other hobbies. Like I used to row and I used to swim. I gave those up. Yeah, it depends. Depends how much like you want to dedicate to it and like what you want to achieve. It's all relative, and yeah, also social life. But yeah, that's if you want to do well in League, I guess. Yeah.
Given up, yeah, assessment. But other than that, I think there's like something to can get from the gaming as well. Like I play with like English people, so I'm getting like other language thinking. So I think it's good for me.
In terms of League, I feel like if you don't play as much as the next guy, that you're falling behind. So League isn't like basketball. So basketball, the rules will still be the same the next morning you wake up. League, everything changes every week. If you stop playing for like 2 days to go to a party, or one night to go soccer training or whatever, you'd miss out on scrims. You'd fall behind on the rest of your team and on like everyone else playing League of Legends. So pretty much the crux of it is you should be spending as much time playing League as you can if you want to stay competitive. So I've given up quite a lot, I think. I gave up uni to go to the gaming house, which didn't really work, but it was still fun. I gave up all my sports, so tennis, football, dodgeball, even dodgeball. I can't believe I gave up dodgeball. Yeah, so a lot, but you still try to keep as much as you can without wasting too much time on other things.
So, like what Minky said, you do have to, as a pro player, you actually do have to give up a lot. I mean, we're scrimming 4 times a week, from 7 to 12, 7 to 11, every Monday to Thursday, and you have to fit in solo queue off that. And fortunately, I play AD carry, so the meta hasn't really changed that much for AD carry. I know for top and mid, it's really volatile, it changes all the time, different champions. So for AD carries, the playstyle is very similar. So at least from that perspective, it's kind of easy to keep up in that way. In terms of just sacrificing it, my uni marks obviously aren't as good as before. I started League. I'm trying to do a law degree in League at the same time is pretty difficult. But it's I mean, you do make sacrifices, but you don't. It seems like a lot, but if you actually manage your time really well, it actually is possible to do both, especially in Australia, in OC anyway. I think you were full timing in NA, it's not really possible, but I think in OC it is. And as for personal relationships, I mean, yeah, being since if uni and League take up much of your time, it's hard to devote as much attention to friends or girlfriends or family. So obviously there's a bit of it degrades a bit. You just really, but in the end you just have to really go out and make the effort to keep in contact with your friends, keep on top of uni work, and keep on top of League. It's very mentally tiring. I think trying to balance everything.
In your respective role, who is the most boring champion to play against?
Against, that's frustrating. They're the most frustrating champ. There's quite a few frustrating mid champs. I don't know about boring. I think the most boring champ to verse though is probably Alistar, because he just keeps headbutting me and pulverizing and then once he pops ult, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
What about mid?
Pardon? Mid specifically, anyone that can wave clear really fast. So Victor's really boring to verse because he once he hits level 7 with the upgrade on the staff, he clears the wave instantly, and then what are you gonna do? Just go take side back one or whatever. Yeah.
Alistar is annoying as well, but I think Soraka is the most annoying champion. Yeah, if you hit, just heal.
Yeah, following the trend, pretty much champions that wave clear and can't die. Like, you know, if you have no action in the lane, you just farm all the time. I think Shen would be the worst to play against. Shen and Maokai. Malphite sort of, but he...
Scion. Old Scion.
Scion, yeah, yeah. Those guys, just boring.
Most annoying would be, like Caitlyn or Sona. Sona's really, really annoying to play against. The most boring would just be probably Morgana. Cause you can't land skill shots on her because she has Black Shield, but you just she should set up bind every 10 seconds. That's really easy to dodge.
What's some advice you give to the amateurs for them to improve?
Like what level of player?
Just like OCS players.
OCS players. Well, so you want to, okay, so advice for them, just practice a lot, like in solo queue, practice meta, and try to always focus on like one aspect of your game, whether it's like lane phase, maybe like warding, or like positioning in team fights, whatever it is, and try to identify your weaknesses, and then also like beyond that, like you need to work on like teamwork, synergy, stuff like that. So you have to go with your team, like, yeah.
For the OCS, maybe try to watch the international games like LCK, APL, ACS, and then for like solo queue, stay positive. Don't blame each other. Yeah, it's really hard, but just even if you blame, it's nothing's gonna change. Oh yeah, I was playing you. I was so bad. Sorry about that.
My biggest advice would be to stick together. Teams that stay together for longer are generally the best teams. You know, TSM, Chiefs, Legacy, like, you know, we've been together for ages, and like we've formed that kind of teamwork that you don't have in any new team with like heaps of good players. So that's one. Have really good teamwork resolution things. Like, so when you have arguments and stuff, make sure you know how to resolve those and make sure you move forward from those, because all new teams, they always have, you know, these little kinks. Like, you know, you find something out about a player, about a habit that they do, you know, like this guy, maybe he doesn't talk when he feeds or something like that. And you guys need to resolve those to make your team stronger. It's not about, you know, finding the best players. It's about like kind of sticking together and getting better together, especially for a new team. Another tip is to make friends with the pro players and ask them for advice, because that would help you a lot. I think the best part of my learning was when I was asking Swiper to help me out with lane, because he has so much knowledge and he just passes it down like very graciously anyway.
So something else would be basically if you're like trying to improve your gameplay solely, not just your like in terms of like joining a team or like teamwork. So just improving your gameplay, there's always like two parts of the gameplay. So there's like the theoretical and mechanical part. And you know, I remember I've been like coaching people before, and one thing I've always noticed is that people tend to gravitate towards one or the other. So like it's really hard to find a player that's like theoretically like really, really strong. Like he knows he's really good at shot calling, he really knows this and like about every champion, but he's also mechanically really good. Or like usually like it's really easy to see like a very mechanically gifted player who doesn't know shit about the game, like I was, like last year. Or like the year before, when I didn't really watch any pro games, I didn't know what I was doing, I just wanted to play the game. Or like that would be like a lot of young kids in general, where they just like love playing the game, they have really good mechanics, but they don't watch, they don't study the game. They just play and like use their mechanics to like kind of bring them through. And so like it's just important to like kind of identify which part you're lacking, and just work on those parts. So if you're mechanically not really up there, then just play more games. If you play more games, you'll improve by itself. If you're like theoretically, if you're not up to par, then like, you know, watch VODs, like see what you're meant to be doing. You know, if you're not rotating quick enough, you're not building correctly, your runes, like all that basic stuff, it like seems really arbitrary, but it actually makes a difference.
What changes would you guys like to see in OCE esports in the next couple of years, and where do you expect OCE esports to be in, say, 5 years, 3 years from now?
I'll go first. I think money is the biggest factor that I like to see a change in. Right now we make like 1/10 of, you know, the LCS, and our orgs make like, you know, even less than that. So I think if we had more money, if we had more incentive, we could get into gaming houses. We could get regular training structure. We could hire coaches, like proper ones. We could get that lifestyle that they have. So I think that's the first change that I would like to see. Them upping our pay and upping our org pay. And then, after we have like all that stuff established, it'll be easier for us to find sponsors, which will kind of catapult us into the next year. But that's what I think anyway.
Then, it's like what Minky said. Money is really kind of the basis. I mean, I guarantee if you put $1 million tournament in Australia, the scene is going to improve ridiculously quickly. And then second, I think what's kind of handicapping us is that we don't have as many numbers. So because we esports really all the money really comes from marketing, and Riot wants to market Riot wants to market their games by showing pro players, and sponsors want to market their brand by sponsoring pro players. And because there's less numbers, just fundamentally there's less return on income for any sort of sponsors or Riot incentive to actually put money in. So I think that's basically the root of our problem. But I think since we are growing, I was actually really surprised when I think at some point our stream our OPL stream actually hit 20k viewers, I think, or 20 to 25k. So I was expecting max to be 10k for the whole season. So it's just really, I think there's if Australia keeps OC, not just Australia, but if OC just keeps growing at a steady pace, I think they will actually more money will come in eventually, just because the numbers are there and there's more incentive for people to put their money in.
It's pretty much the same point from what both players said. I think money structure should be improved a lot. I'm looking forward to it.
Just to touch on something these guys haven't, just in the short-term future, for the next 6 months, we don't know what Riot's plans are to do, but if there aren't any tournaments, teams are going to drop back to the same levels as the beginning of this year. And so like to see what they were doing for the rest of the year.